My WrestlePalooza 2025 predictions. This is something that I actually might not watch because the ESPN thing is too freaking expensive. But yeah, I'm still predicting it. Let's go on for the first match that I think will be the opener. Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Usos versus BNB Security, Big Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. Let's go to that. Now this match could go either way. It could go with the Usos, or it could go with the Vision. The Vision really do need this win because they've been losing recently. They've been winning like not that much important matches. Let's talk about SummerSlam. They lost to Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, and then Big Bronson Reed lost to Roman Reigns at Clash in Paris. So what's the point? They have to win some matches to look good. But yeah, they've been on top for so long. That's the only problem. And then Jay and Jimmy, if you want the pop from back then, sure, make them win, because it's going to be a big pop if they win because they're back together. They're the Usos. But one big part of this match could interfere is LA Knight. LA Knight could interfere with costing Jey Uso to get hit, and then Jimmy Uso getting pinned. I would be wild, but I think it could happen. And let's say if this actually happens, I say Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker are gonna be defeating the Usos for sure. So my final prediction will be Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker defeating the Usos by LA Knight interfering. Alright, let's go to the next match. Woo! We have a stacked card and we already know the main event. So the match after this is wild, but I think it's gonna be Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins versus AJ Lee and CM Punk. So let's go to that match. Well, this is gonna cook for sure. We got AJ Lee. That's actually a very good seller to all of the moves that she gets hit. But AJ Lee, this is her first match in 10 years. Her last match was at WrestleMania 31. But yeah, Punk could hit Becky Lynch with a move. This pay-per-view is just so crazy, but I can't be able to watch it because ESPN. But let's talk about this match. So Rollins and Lynch have been fighting over Raw, sometimes SmackDown as well. Rollins not even close to his wife, but that's what is gonna cost them the match, where they're gonna be like fighting with each other, doing this, doing that. And AJ Lee and CM Punk have a good partnership, so they're gonna tag together well. And I say that Becky Lynch might be pinned by AJ Lee, and AJ Lee will stay in the roster or try to beat Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship and beat her. And Rollins and Punk could have their feud still, but I don't care about that. But my honest opinion, I say Becky Lynch actually might be pinned. Rollins and Punk will be fighting around the whole arena, I say. And it gives AJ Lee the advantage to beat the crap out of Lynch and then pin Lynch. So my last prediction will be Becky Lynch gets pinned by AJ Lee, so AJ Lee and CM Punk win and defeat Lynch and Rollins. So let's go to the next match. The Women's World Championship match. Stephanie Vaquer contra Io Sky. Vamos a esa pelea right now. Yeah, let's talk about this match. Hella interference in this match. But I say that Io Sky will get cost by the Kabuki Warriors, because the feud between and Raw, so it's Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and the Kabuki Warriors that are fighting against each other and all that. Io Sky has been talking to Asuka. Asuka has been seeing a lot of crap recently. But Asuka might cost Io the title. And Valkyria hasn't been doing a lot recently. But if they give her the title, that's the problem. They give her the title, they might give her the same treatment like they did to Io Sky after WrestleMania 41. But yeah, talking about interference, I say Stephanie Valkyria would actually win this match. Not Valkyria, it's Valkyrie, but Stephanie Valkyria needs this win so it could build up her street cred and help her up to go to bigger heights, to go to the main event, not being in the mid card, just being used for nothing. But I say Stephanie Valkyria will be beating Io Sky here to become our new Women's World Champion. So let's go to my next prediction. It's gonna be Brock Lesnar versus Never Seen 17 here in Indianapolis for one final time. He is I already said the last he is the undisputed WWE, the former undisputed WWE champion, John Cena. So let's go to the match. So I thought this was gonna be the main event of the show, but we just had a contract signing last night. This is being filmed on Saturday, the day of the show. But yeah, damn, bro. This has actually been a bad build. Brock Lesnar returned at SummerSlam 2025 after Cena had that great match with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Not like their WrestleMania 41 match. But look at the predictions. I mean the ranking. And I don't know why I ranked that at number 7. It was just that bad. But yeah. But this, woo, bad build. Brock has just been hitting Cena with his finisher. And yeah, Cena hasn't said anything except for like this past Raw. And that's just it. Bad build. But I think it could be an okay match. I say Brock will be destroying Cena the whole time. And then Cena becomes Super Cena, beats the crap out of Brock. Then hits like maybe 6 attitude adjustments to beat him. I know it's a prediction. 6 attitude adjustments to beat him. But yeah, Cena needs this win. Why give it to Brock? I know he just came back. Like, why give it to Brock? It's Cena's farewell tour. Plus, if you give it to Brock, now you must run it back again. Screw that. If Brock wins, it might be because of an interference that'll build up to Crown Jewel. Or just they have to have another match at Crown Jewel. But come on, give it to John Cena. But my final prediction will be John Cena defeating Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza. Now let's go to the main event. Drew McIntyre versus the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This match actually has been an delightful build. The SmackDown after SummerSlam, they went to Quebec, I think. And that's where Cody Rhodes tagged with John Cena against Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. And that's where Drew McIntyre took out Cody Rhodes for 5 dang weeks. It was hell SmackDown. SmackDown was hell without the champion. But yeah, Drew had to build the storyline by himself until last week, where the American Nightmare returned to beat the living crap out of freaking Drew McIntyre. And he was like, "You and me at WrestlePalooza!" But, that's the main event. They just had the contract signing. And yeah, so there's a lot of things that could happen in this match. Shenanigans, all that shit. Randy Orton might be involved. I think he will be the most person involved. Rhodes, Drew, hella people. Maybe Logan Paul could get involved because he has that tag team with Drew McIntyre. So it's gonna be sound crazy, but I think they could put the title on Drew. There's a small chance because Cody's reign hasn't even started that much. There's a small chance that they put it on Drew McIntyre. But I still say that your undisputed WWE champion by the end of the show will be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. The reason why it's getting to me, the Drew McIntyre, he hasn't been champion for like 3 years now. Cody just won it back. But yeah, I think Drew could win, but Cody is obviously retaining. So my final prediction will be the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, defeating Drew McIntyre. But now, after all predicting, this is my WrestlePalooza 2025 predictions. For sure, I actually might not be watching this show. ESPN is going too crazy. Maybe I could get a VPN, but yeah. WrestlePalooza predictions are done. Dang, bro. But it is weird. But alright. Thank you, YouTube. Bye-bye.